Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you've had a good week so far. How was your weekend? I'm looking forward to a time of fun today. We're going to be doing some puzzles. So for our 2nd to 7th grade students, we'll have some puzzles today. And if you have any questions or any topics that you want us to take a look at, we will be able to pause and address those topics. But our focus today is just to get something relaxing. We want a relaxing environment, something that you're going to have fun with. The puzzles are going to be based on some topics that you've probably done throughout the school year, but just more of a relaxing environment. So I'm looking forward to the time with you all, and I hope you're going to enjoy it as well. So I'll wait for some of you to join us, some of the viewers to join us, and then we can get started. For those that are in summer break or having their summer break already, I hope you're having a good time. And those still in school, I'm sure you'll be done in about a week or two. So just hang on tight, and it'll be over soon. Hello, Simisola. How are you? How is school? Are you excited about school being over soon? Good to hear, good to hear. So I want to say again that if you have any topics that you're working on in school and you need help understanding them better, please post the questions in the chat, and we'll be able to address those topics for you. But what I have is a set of quiz questions. They're going to cover a lot of different things, but we're going to do some quizzes and puzzles today. And we do some puzzles, some riddles, quizzes, all of that stuff. Something something lighter, for the holidays. All right, we're at 103, so I'm going to put up the first set of quiz or puzzle questions, and these are going to be much different from the ones I usually give you. So this is going to be interesting. I found them quite interesting, so that's why I'm using them. So these number detective questions, you'll need to be able to use all the 5 clues to get to the number. And this is actually testing your understanding of place value. So if you look at this, we have Monday's clues, Tuesday's clues, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's clues. Once you go through all of the clues, you should be able to arrive at the answer. So the answer is going to be a 4-digit number. For those that are already on holidays, don't forget that we are offering a summer program. We're starting it off this week already, actually. And it's not too late to join, so you can join at any time. And we'll be glad to have you. We're going to be covering elementary all the way through 12th grade. We also will be doing SAT for your older siblings, or for the parents that are here, for your older children. And we'll have some English and reading, math, and sciences. For the summer, the goal is to make sure that we help you cover what you did not complete in the previous grade, and then also help you get ahead for your next grade. Don't forget that every question I post here, anybody can answer them. The reason why I put the grade is just the grade level that you should have, the grade you should have gone through to understand those topics. But you can answer them. There may be some students in second grade that can answer fourth grade questions. So don't feel that because you are not in second or third grade, you can answer this. It's open to everyone. Shawana, good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're having a good time at school. I mean, I know we're going to school from home, but I hope you're enjoying yourself anyway. So if there's any topic that you've learned in school that you're not sure how to do or you're confused about, as I know for some of the students in the East Coast, your school year is rounding up probably in 2 weeks. I think the week of the 20th is when your school year is going to be over. So feel free to post any questions. In fact, I'm challenging you to post at least one question or one topic that you're struggling with. Before the end of the session, I'll address them for you. I am doing well, Shawana. Thanks for asking. Okay, on the 19th. That's great. So that's going to be, I think that's next week actually, next week Friday. That's good. Okay, I see I have an answer already. So let's take a look at, I'm just going to read it, but go ahead and keep responding. So the secret number has 4 digits, so we know we're dealing with a 4-digit number. The digit in the tens place and the digits in the hundreds place are the same. Okay, that's good to know. To find the digit in the ones place, subtract 53 from 62. All right. How many sides does a triangle have? That's the number in the hundreds place. The number in the thousands place is 49 less than 53. All right, that sounds good. So wait for 1 or 2 more responses and then we'll go to the next one. If you're on the live stream and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be putting out some good content throughout the summer that will be helpful to you as well. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can come up with for this puzzle here. So we have a 4-digit number. I am going to draw 4 boxes just so we can see where the numbers fit. So I'm going to draw 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the digits in the tens and hundred place are the same. So we're looking at, I've used a different color. So these digits here and this digit here are going to be the same. To find the digit in the ones place, we subtract 53 from 62. Good afternoon, Jordan. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So we have the digit in the ones place, we subtract 53 from 62. 62 minus 53. And so we're going to subtract. So this is 5 here, and then we're going to have 12 here. 12 minus 3 is 9. 5 minus 5 is 0. So we want the digit in the ones place, and that is going to be 9. So I'm going to write 9 here. How many sides does a triangle have? So let's look at what a triangle looks like. It looks like this. We have 1, 2, 3. So it has 3 sides. That's the number in the hundreds place. So let's go ahead and understand that this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, and then this is thousands. And so that's the number in the hundreds place. The hundreds place has 3. But don't forget this clue here. It says that the digits in the tens and the hundred place are the same. So that's going to be this right here. The number in the thousands place is 49 less than 53. Simply says we need to have 53 minus 49. So we subtract 3 minus 9. You can't really do that. So we're going to come here and borrow 1. So this is left with 4. The one we borrow is 10. Added to 3 makes it 13. 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this is going to be 4. Wonderful, wonderful. So good work, good work. I see there's some participation happening here. So that is awesome. So the number we have here is going to be 4,339. So that's going to be the number that we're looking for. Good afternoon, Nina. How are you? Okay, so with with this one done, let's go to the next one. So 4th and 5th graders, this is a question that covers everything you should know up to 4th and 5th grade. But if you're in a younger grade or a lower grade and you can answer it, feel free. If you're in an older grade and you can answer it, feel free as well. So here we have a mixed number. You know I had to bring something with fractions. So this is a mixed number. We're going to come up with what the mixed number is. That's what we're going to do here for this question. I hope you all are having a good summer. If you're already on vacation. What are you all doing for this summer? Are you guys you guys traveling or doing anything fun? What kind of stuff are you doing for the summer? All right, I'm waiting for the first response. So we're looking for a mixed number. So remember, a mixed number is a number that has a whole number and a fraction. We have a number that has a whole number and a fraction. Okay, I know there's a lot of people not sure what they're going to do for this summer, so I understand that. So I'm going to draw what I think the number should look like. So this is going to be our whole number here. Then we're going to have the numerator of our fraction divided by the denominator of our fraction. So that's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to create a number that looks like that. All right, Shawanu, good work. That's good. That is good. Onyekachi, good afternoon. How are you? Okay. Any other answers? Anybody else want to answer it? Want to try? Okay. Let's go ahead and answer this question together. So we're looking for this. Let me read the question first and then we'll look at how we go about this. The secret number is a mixed number. So I've shown you that that means it's going to have a whole number and it's going to have a proper fraction. A proper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator. So that's a proper fraction. How many faces does the cube have? All right, we need to, let's see. That's the whole number part of the secret number. Okay, so that's good to know. One part of the secret number may be considered unlucky. That should give you a hint. Add the number of sides on a quadrilateral to the number of sides on a triangle. What that is your numerator. Find the difference between 660 and 647. That will be your denominator. So now we're going to, all right, good answers, good answers. Yes, Nena and Simi have it. Okay, so let's look at the secret number. We start with how many faces does a cube have? That's going to give us 6. A cube has 6 faces, and it says that is the whole number part of the secret number. So we're going to put a 6 right here. One part of the number may be considered lucky. I guess it depends on where you are, but I think most times in the United States, we consider the number 13 an unlucky number. I'm not sure why, but some people believe it. It's a myth. There's no number is lucky or no number is unlucky. It's just something people believe, but to me it doesn't make sense. Add the number of sides on a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a shape that has 4 sides. A quadrilateral has 4 sides. So an example of that would be a rectangle. Another one is a square. These are quadrilaterals. We have something that looks like this as well. Anything with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. And the number of angles in a triangle. So let's look at a triangle. How many angles are there? You have an angle here, angle here, angle here. So there are 3 of them. So it says add the number of sides on a quadrilateral to the number of angles on a triangle. That is your numerator. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So our 7 is going to come right here. Find the difference between 660 and 647. So 660 minus 647. We're going to find the difference between this, and that's going to give us our denominator. So 0 minus 7, we can do that. We're going to come here. This is going to become 5. And then we now have 10 here because 10 plus 0 is 10. 10 minus 7 is going to give us 3. 5 minus 4 is going to give us 1. 6 minus 6 is 0. So our denominator is 13. 13. So therefore, our number is going to be 6, 7 over 13. So good job, everyone. Good job, good job. Good job. All right, now we're going to have one that should be interesting. This is happy chess players. We're trying to make a word, but we need to answer these questions first, and that would help us get the word. So the question here is divide to find the quotients, then solve the riddle by matching the letters to the blank lines at the top. At the bottom, well, it's on to the side of the page. It was supposed to be at the bottom, but there was not enough space, so I moved it to the side. So to the side of the page. So we're going to solve all of this, divide one to find out the remainders, and those that don't have remainder, I think every one of them has a remainder. So we want to find out, and then we'll place the letters. We're going to place the letters up here, right here. So I'll give you a few minutes to try to come up with something. So this one would allow us to at least come up with a sentence. So I'm expecting to see some sentences. Does everyone understand what to do here? If you don't understand, let me just walk through it again. Let me walk through it one more time. So what we're going to do is, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 examples with you all so you can see what we're trying to do. So we're going to do, this is long division. So I think from your 5th, 6th, 7th grade, you should be fine doing this. And so we're doing some long division. Each of these long division problems is going to have a remainder. And we're going to first solve all of this, and then we're going to look for your answers right here. So let's do one of them so that you can see what I'm talking about. So let's try this one here that says K. So how many groups of 6 do you have in 27? Okay, how many groups of 6 do you have in 27? I'll say you have 4 because 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. So you're going to subtract and you're left with 3. So this is going to be 4 with a remainder of 3. So now we're going to look over here and look for one that has 4 with a remainder of 3. So we have that here, and I'm going to write a K right here. So we're going to do that for every single problem here, and then come up with a sentence. What makes a chess player happy? This is going to be the answer to that question. Everyone clear about what to do? Everyone understand the instructions? Okay, looking forward to your answers. This is going to be interesting. Yes, we're going to do the whole thing. I gave you an example. If you want another example, I'll do it. That's not a problem. All right. Let's see. Let's try one more. I'll try one more here. Let me pick another one. Let's see. F. I'm going to try this one for F. So how many groups of 9 do we have in 86? 9 multiplied by 8 is 72. 9 multiplied by 9 is 81. 9 multiplied by 10 is 90. So 86 is less than 90. So we're going to use 9. 9 multiplied by 9 is 81. We subtract and we're left with 5. So we now have 9 remainder 5. So let's look for 9 remainder 5. That is this right here. And I have an F right here. We've got 9 remainder 5. That's F. So you're just going to do a lot of this and come up with the answer, the statement. What makes a chess player happy? Once you answer all of this, you'll be able to come up with a sentence. Are there any questions? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Also, if you're working on something in school that you don't understand, for those that are still in school, feel free to ask. I will be happy to address those for you as well. All right, let's try. Let me pick up another number. Let me pick this one up here, N. So we have 22 divided by 6. Let's figure out what that is going to be. 22 divided by 6. How many groups of 6 in 22? We have 6 multiplied by 1, 6. By 2, 12. By 3, 18. By 4, 24. 24 is greater than 22, so we're going to use 3 here. 3 multiplied by 6, we have 18. We subtract, and we have 4. So we have 3 remainder 4. Let's look for 3 remainder 4. That is going to give you N right here. And let's pick another one. Let's see, what about another F here? So we have 70 divided by 8. How many groups of 8 in 70? So we know that 8 multiplied by 8 is 64. 8 multiplied by 9 is 72. 72 is greater than 70, so we're going to use 8 here. 8 multiplied by 8 is 64. And we subtract, we have 6. So 8 remainder 6 is another F. So you see that? As you answer these questions, you're going to be completing the letters for this sentence. So every few seconds I'll try to do one more so that you can see how to build this up. Okay. Let's try another one. Let's try G. How many groups of 4 are there in 31? So 4 multiplied by 6 is 24. 4 multiplied by 7 is 28. 4 multiplied by 8 is 32. So 31 is between 28 and 32. So we're going to use 4 multiplied by 7, which is going to give us 28. And then we have a remainder of 3. So this is 7 remainder 3. Let's look for that. That is going to give us G. Okay, let me pick another one. Let's try O. How many groups of 60 how many groups of 7 are there in 60? So 7 multiplied by 8 is 56. 7 multiplied by 9 is 63. 60 is between 56 and 63. So we're going to use the lower number. So 7 multiplied by 8, that is going to give us 56. And then we subtract and we're left with 4. So it's going to be 8 remainder 4. 8 remainder 4 is right here. So you can see we've already completed one word in the sentence. We've completed one word already from this sentence. So that's all we're going to keep doing until we complete all of them. So let me see. Taking a night off. Wow, that is great. Taking a night off. If you've played chess, you know that the knight is one of the most powerful pieces on the chessboard. So taking a night off can make a chess player really happy. And that is taking the knight off from your opponent, from the other person you're playing against. So that is good. Shawana, that was good. Okay, so let's try the answer. Okay. That's great. Simi, that is great. That is great. I'm very impressed actually with all of you. You're doing a good job today. Thank you for your participation. So let's go ahead and try to finish them up. 70, how many groups of 7 in 50? We're going to have 7. 7 multiplied by 7, we have 49. Then we subtract, we have 1. So it's 7 remainder 1. Let's look for 7 remainder 1. So that is going to be right here. That's I here. And we have 4, 18 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 in 18? We're going to have 4 groups. 4 multiplied by 4, we have 16. Subtract and we have 2. So 4 remainder 2. Where's that? That is going to be A right here. And then 32 divided by 5. How many groups of 5 in 32? We're going to have 6. This is remainder 2 here. 6 multiplied by 5, we have 30. We're going to subtract, we have 2 left, so it's 6 remainder 2. That is N right here. So 9 divided by 2, you're going to have 4. 4 multiplied by 2, we have 8. Subtract, we're left with 1. 4 remainder 1. So this is another G right here. 27 divided by 8, we have 3. 3 multiplied by 8, we have 24. We subtract, we have 3. So that is 3 remainder 3. So that is I here. 5 and 51. 51 divided by 5, we have 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. And then we subtract, there's 0 here. We bring down 1. 1 divided by 5, so it's going to be 0. 0 multiplied by 5 is 0. We subtract, it's remainder of 1. So it's 10 remainder 1. So that's going to be T over here. 15 divided by 8, we're going to have 1. 1 multiplied by 8 is going to be 8. We subtract, we have 7 left. So it's 1 remainder 7. So that is going to be T over here. And let's see, 12 divided by 5, we have 2. 2 multiplied by 5, we have 10. We subtract, we're left with 2. So this is 2 remainder 2. So that is right over here. And then we have 2 more to go. So that's going to help us out. 25 divided by 3, that's going to give you 8. 8 multiplied by 3, 24. Subtract, we're left with 1. 8 remainder 1. So that is going to be H. And then the last one, 16 divided by 5, we have 3. 3 multiplied by 5, we have 15. We subtract, we're left with 1. So that is 3 remainder 1. And that is K. So our statement is taking a night off. So good job, everyone. Good job, good job. I know it was a bit challenging, but good job. I wanted to see how you guys were going to tolerate this. So you guys did well. All right, so we're going to continue. So I need you all to tell me if there's any topic you're working on in school right now that you don't understand, or maybe a topic you did last semester and you still don't understand it. I want you to feel free to ask so that we can actually walk through those problems together. We'll pick up a topic. If you give me a topic, we'll pick that topic up and then we'll walk through a few examples. So the puzzle is just something exciting for us to do together, something fun. But if there's something that is more important to you in terms of schoolwork, I will be glad to put this on hold, address that, and then come back to it. Okay, just so to remind you all, we're having a summer program. It's good. It started this week. It will go until July 31st, and we'll be working on math, science, English. We'll be also having our SAT, ACT for the older students. And if you want some more information, just let us know. Reach out, go to our website, and let us know that you want to be a part of this. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be different from what we're doing right now because we're going to be doing it on Zoom so you can actually talk back. And also we will be having all students that you are in a group with are going to be in your grade. So you won't be in a grade with younger students or older students. So it's going to feel like you don't have to feel like, oh, I don't know this because I'm not in that grade. It's going to be everyone having a good time and learning the same thing. So I look forward to hearing from you all. Let your parents know that you're interested so that they can reach out to us and we can get you engaged on that. Improper fractions, fantastic. I like that. So we'll look at improper fractions next. we want to take a look at improper fractions. What are improper fractions? So improper fractions, let me start with that. So with improper fractions. So improper fractions are going to be, they're actually defined as fractions where numerator is greater than denominator. So an example here will be 8/3. Some other examples are 6/4. So these are what you need to know about improper fractions. Now, what I'm going to show you is how to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, and also, but I'll start with showing you how to convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. Is that what you need? Onyekachi, let me know if that's what you need. Are you having problems understanding how to convert them, or you're having problems learning how to add them, subtract them, divide them, multiply them? What do you need? Because improper fractions is very broad. We could actually be here till about 3 o'clock talking about improper fractions. There's a lot you can do with it, so I want to know exactly what your need is so I can handle those converting. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to do some examples here. So let's go ahead and convert 6/4 to a mixed number. So now you're going to be introduced to some topics or some keywords here, or important terms when you're doing division. So when you have a fraction, this is going to be your dividend, this is your divisor, and I'll show you what all of that stuff means. So we're going to divide. Whenever you see a fraction, always remember that a fraction is a division. That's all it is. So we have 6 divided by 4. Our dividend sits in here, our divisor sits out here. So that's an important thing to remember. It's so easy to think that this is what it's going to look like, 4, 6. Try to avoid that error. Most students make that mistake. I've seen it so many times. But I want you to realize that as you have your fractions, this is going to be your numerator. Actually, there's something I do with my students here. I do this, numerator, and then denominator. And then here we have our quotient. And then when you're done, you have your remainder. So those are all the 4 parts of your division problem. So now we have 6 divided by 4. We want to find out how many groups of 4 there are in 6. So if I'm just going to do something here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to have how many groups of 4? Let's draw a box around 4 of them. You can see that I can only come up with one group of 4 here. So I'm going to put that 1 over here. I'm going to multiply 1 by 4. That is going to give me 4. And then I subtract, I have 2. Can you see that that is the same number here? So that is the remainder. So what we're going to have is one whole number, which is our quotient, this number over here. Then our remainder becomes our numerator, and our divisor becomes our denominator. So this is going to be one whole number 2/4. And it depends on your grade. If you're in a lower grade, you may be okay leaving it this way. But if you're in probably about 5th grade and above, you would have to simplify this. So we will look for a common factor here. So 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So we divide by 2, divide by 2. So this is going to give us 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is going to be 1.5. I'm going to do some more examples. So let's try one more example here. And let me pick up, let's try 29/6. So we have 29 over 6, like I showed you earlier. You would have 29 in here, and then you would have 6 in here. Rather, 6 is going to be out there, 29 is going to be inside of the long division symbol. So now we're going to divide this and find out how many groups. This is a big number, so for you to do fraction, you have to get very comfortable learning your multiplication tables. At least, I think if you're in 4th grade, you should at least be able to do it till about 10. In 5th grade, you should know it till 12 for sure. And so we're going to find out how many groups of 6 we have in 29. So we'll start by counting. 6 multiplied by 1 is 6, by 2 is 12, by 3 is 18, by 4 is 24, by 5 is 30. You can see that 29 is between 24 and 30. So we're going to use 6 multiplied by 4. So that is 4 here. 4 multiplied by 6, we have 24. Now we can subtract, and we have a remainder of 5. So this is now going to be, well, our whole number is always going to be the number here, which is our quotient. It's going to be 4. And then our remainder is going to be our new numerator, and then our denominator stays the same. So that is what you would do there. Okay, is that clear? Because now I want to go to converting from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Is that good enough? All right, let's go to the next set of examples. So let's convert. Let's see, what's today's date? Today's date is 9th of June. Okay. So let's go ahead and convert 3 over 7 to an improper fraction. Okay, there are 2 ways to look at this, but I'm going to most likely show you the one that you're used to in school. I'll show you 2 different methods, but one for sure will be one that most teachers teach. So the way you want to do this, when you have a mixed number and you want to convert to an improper fraction, what you want to do Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to try to answer this question. If you are not able to answer it, let me know, and then I'll show you exactly how to go about it. Okay, I'll wait for some answers before we continue, and then if nobody has the answer, then I'll show you how to do it. Regardless, I'll show you what to do. But I want to see if there are some of you that understand what to do already. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, that's good. I see 17 over 7. All right. Thank you for responding. So we got 17 over 7. Let's see who else has an answer. Okay, all right, Jordan, that's good. So everyone is doing well so far. So far, so good. All right, let's go ahead and answer this question together. So the method that is very common that most likely you learn in your school is you multiply the whole number by your denominator. So it's going to be 2 multiplied by 7. And then you're going to add your numerator. You add 3 to that. And then you divide by the denominator. So this is going to give you 14 plus 3 over 7, which is 17 over 7. So that is correct. Now there's another way to do it. If you look at 2 as, 2 is going to be 1 plus 1, and then you have 3 over 7. Instead of 1, we're going to replace that with 7 over 7. And then here again, we replace with 7 over 7. And then we have 3 over 7. And you can see that they all have the same denominator, so you can add the numerator. So 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 3 over 7, which is 17 over 7. So you can see that no matter how you do it, you're still going to get to the answer. I would say most likely use this, because this is the method taught in most places. This method here is taught in different countries that are in Asia, so you may not really use this, but this is the method that I think is best for you. So use that method and you will never go wrong using that method. This method is the Singapore math. Some schools actually do that. I know in the East Coast there are a lot of schools that are doing this now. This is the Singapore math approach, but this is I'll call it the classical approach, classical math, just your everyday math. So like I said, use this method if your school prefers this method. If you're in a school that teaches Singapore math, then use this method. All right, any other questions, any other topics you'd like me to take a look at before we end this session? I have a puzzle that will take you some time to do, but I'll wait on that. Do you have any other topics that you would like me to take a look at with you? All right, let's do one more puzzle. I think this one will take some time, probably about 5 minutes. Okay. What is a shark's favorite game? We're going to do all these additions and then come up with, similar to the one we did earlier, you're going to add all of these numbers together, and then when you add them, you come up with the number, and then find the letter that matches each of these numbers, and that should give you the statement. What is a shark's favorite game? So there's no carryover on this one. We don't have any carryover, it's just straight addition. Jordan, just hit refresh on your, just hit refresh, you should be fine. I think it's probably YouTube. All right. Let's see who comes up with the statement first. So I'll pick a random one to solve, and let's see what, let me pick one. Let's say L. Okay, I'm going to pick L and see what we come up with. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 6 is 9. So I need 944, so this is L. So that's 944, that's L. All right. Let's see. Everyone doing okay with this question? Everyone doing okay with this puzzle? Fantastic. Thank you, Jaden. Okay, I'm going to pick another one. Let's pick D. All right, I'm going to pick this one here. So we have 4 plus 1 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 6 is 9. So where's 955? 955 is D. So this is for you to have a good time. So nothing too stressful, nothing too difficult. If you're not sure what to do, feel free to ask. Oh, I don't understand what you're doing. I will be happy to just go over it. Okay, I'm going to pick up another one. Let's see. Let me pick up. Oh. Let's pick this O right here. And so we have 0 plus 4 is going to give us 4. 3 plus 3, we have 6. 3 plus 6, we have 9. So we're looking for 964, which is right here, and that's going to give us O. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I encourage you to subscribe so that when we get materials loaded, or we have new videos or anything of that sort, or new announcements, if we have video announcements, you get to know of it, and I'm sure the content there will be good for you. We're going to be doing some things during this summer that would help you as well, so feel free. I encourage you to subscribe. All you have to do is on the bottom right corner of your screen, you'll see a square that says click here to subscribe. Just go ahead and hit that and you'll be able to subscribe. Okay, let's pick up another one. I'm gonna pick up W here. 9 plus 0, we have 9. 0 plus 2, we have 2. 5 plus 2, we have 7. 729, that is W here. All right, Shawano, nice. Swallow the leader. That's good stuff. Okay, Simisola, nice. Good try. Everyone who makes an attempt is a winner. That's all. Don't just enjoy yourself. Don't feel intimidated if someone gets it already. Just enjoy yourself. Wonderful, Jordan. Thank you. Okay, we have 4 more minutes, so I'll keep doing some of them and I'll watch to see if anyone else has got the answer. Okay, I'm starting with A. So 1 plus 2, we have 3, 2 plus 2, we have 4, 3 plus 1, we have 4, so that's 443. So that is going to be A over here. 1 plus 8, 9, 6 plus 2, 8, 5 plus 1, 6. So 689 is S, so that is S right here. And then 3 plus 6, we have 9, 4 plus 3, we have 7, 9. We can safely say this is 0 here. 9 plus 0 is 9. So we're looking for 979, and that's going to be an L. Okay. 3 plus 3 is 6. 5 plus 4 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. So we have 996 is a W. So that is it right here. 1 plus 6, we have 7. 2 plus 7, we have 9. 6 plus 1, we have 7. So that's 797 is going to be an E, which is right here. All right, Jaden, good job. Swallow the leader. 4 plus 5, actually, okay, that's fine. 4 plus 5 is 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. 949 is A. All right, we got it here. 1 plus 5 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. 986 is L. Another L over here. 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 5 is 5. We can see there's a 0 here. 4 plus 0 is 4. 454 is a T. So that is T right here. And then 2 plus 6, 8. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. So we have 858. That's going to be an E. And then let's go through the last 3. So we have 4 here, we have 8, we have 8. So that is H right here. And then we have 997. 799 is E. And then we got 6, 6. This is 3. And this is R. So good job. Onyekachi, great job. Jaden, Shawanu, Simisola, everybody else that has contributed to this session, great job. Really, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope this was fun. We're going to try to do something different every week. So this week we wanted to do a puzzle. Next week we may be something different. But we have something special happening on Thursday. On Thursday, for your older siblings, ask them to join, encourage them to join, because we're going to be talking about all the things they have to do to prepare for college. We're going to talk to them about scholarships. We're going to talk to them about your grades and the SAT, ACT, all those things that we need to do to make sure that they are ready for college. And for some of you, especially if you're going to middle school, if you're going to 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, this is going to be good for you as well. So you can learn everything that you need to know to make sure that when you get to high school, you're ready, you know everything that you need to do to make sure you can get into a good college and make sure that you can study the right things. So I'm actually excited about that session on Thursday. So I hope you will join. You can also invite your parents if they're not working to attend, and we'll be glad to answer as many questions as we can during that time. So I look forward to that. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for participating. I hope you've had a good time. Enjoy your day. And for those of you that will be there on Thursday, I look forward to hanging out with you. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Have a blessed day and have a blessed week.